So far, I've learned the Senegalese know how to party and enjoy a close connection to the sea. But the Senegalese are also a deeply spiritual people. The majority of Senegal's 13 million are Muslim. And today, President Wade has invited me to join him on the holiest of days in Senegal. The outfit that I have on is called a Senegalese boubou. They wear these here for special occasions, weddings, sometimes even burials, but today, since it's a holy day, we're wearing it to go pray. President Wade's boubou is amazing because today he has an important religious observance to make. Tabaski is the holiest day in the Islamic calendar. It's known as Eid in other countries, but the celebration is the same. It's a story from the Old Testament, where Abraham wanted to please God by sacrificing his own son. But God intervened and supplied him with a sacrificial ram instead. So now, all families celebrate with their own animals, followed by a feast. To start the celebrations, the Imam and President Wade perform their religious duty. So what just happened is the Imam slaughtered his ram. This gives everyone else in Senegalese culture the right to slaughter their own rams. I've been given the opportunity to celebrate with a typical Senegalese family. We've made some good friends here, including Alfu Saini, who's our government translator. And he's been kind enough to invite us into his home for tabaski with his family. This would be a pretty cool celebration.
Welcome to my place, Mr. Tiki.
I appreciate it. Tabaski isn't only a spiritual day, it's a social day. And who is this lovely lady?
That's my mother.
Bonjour, Tiki Barber. Everybody brings their whole family together. Is this like Christmas, like we would have in the United States?
Definitely, this is with a pleasure. We meet brothers, sisters, mother, sister-in-law, or brother-in-law.
Yep, it's one big family at Alfu's house, and I've been made to feel right at home. It sort of matches, but not really. This is teranga at its best. These people have taken to me. They don't know who I am. I'm just a stranger, but I feel welcome everywhere I go. It's really a special place to be. As an Islamic culture, alcohol is not on the menu. So what are we drinking here?
We're drinking tea, but we call it attaya in Senegal.
Cheers, bottoms up.
It's
really sweet. A little bit like honey. I used to play football. I should have had this before I played football, right?
Good, yeah, definitely.
The main banquet will be downstairs, but first, a starter. Whew.
Yummy, isn't it?
Very good. It's interesting over here. You smell all the vegetables and the fruits mixed together.
Yeah.
This is garlic. I know I smell garlic somewhere.
Yeah, garlic and onion.
Like all Senegalese cuisine, it's about cooking with the freshest ingredients. This is really fresh meat because less than 2 hours ago, this ram was walking around on this rooftop. No preservatives. This is why you all are so lean.
Yeah.
After simmering over hot coals for an hour, the ram is just about ready. Our meal will be served with a traditional Senegalese salad of onions, carrots, peppers, and fried potatoes. As is custom, the food is served on the floor. And it's absolutely delicious. Hospitality. I have to say, eating on the ground with your hands makes for a far more tactile dining experience. And literally, you just dig in.
Yeah. We use our hands. Look at this. Great.
Jarajaf. Thank you for allowing me to partake in your tabaski celebration. It was excellent.
You're welcome. All the pleasure is ours.
I appreciate it. Greasy hands and all.
Okay.
Now, I suppose it wouldn't be West Africa without a camel ride. The ships of the desert.
Ouch! Slow down.
They've got a bit of a reputation, but they've carried people across the desert for centuries. They didn't advise me to wear a cup while riding a camel. I'm braving this ship to check out one of Senegal's natural landmarks. This is Lac Rose. It's a salt lake, 10 times saltier than the sea. Senegal's equivalent to the Dead Sea, where tourists can float around like champagne corks. But there's something else that brings people here. It's white gold. And in ancient days, it was worth its weight in gold. Salt. Every day, these flat-bottom boats are filled with this cargo. Kasim has been salt collecting here for 25 years.
So it's black?
Yeah, black.
Not white.
They take it salt mineral, potassium, magnesium.
But when it dries out, it turns white?
Yeah. After 3 days, it's white.
This is really hard work. Each one of these workers brings in about a ton of salt. 2,000 pounds of salt a day. You know, I used to think the NFL was hard. This is back-breaking. Lac Rose, like Senegal, has developed into a popular tourist destination. These days, we're all becoming more connected no matter where we live. But there's one thing I didn't expect to find here so far from the nearest football field.
I used to play football, American football. Yeah? This is me. He has no idea who I am, which is kind of the beauty of it.
Of course, American football isn't big in Senegal. This is a soccer country and a soccer continent. In fact, you can get a game on most any street. I'd like to stay in the game, but the president has invited me to a serious engagement. It's another tribute to the deep spiritual roots of this country. Today, the president is meeting with the Caliph, one of the most senior religious leaders in the country. These two men will be dedicating a foundation stone for a new mosque. But while I'm waiting, I decided to do some scouting.
I'm recruiting over here for the NFL. This is the bodyguard of the Caliph. He played defensive end, I think. Is he fast? They say he's fast? He's fast. It don't matter. He can play anywhere on defense because he's mean.
But back to the business at hand. Thousands and thousands have come for the dedication for the new mosque. It's clear to me that Islam in Senegal is tolerant and welcoming to outsiders. Whatever your faith, you'll be accepted here.
We are Muslim in general, 95% of Muslim, but a tolerant Islam. We live in peace, in good collaboration without any problem. And in some families, you find Christian and Muslim.
In fact, Senegal's first president was a Christian. Even more remarkable, since the Christian community in Senegal only makes up 5% of the population. The time to inaugurate has come. They just laid the first stone, the ground stone, for this new mosque. This ground is now a sacred place of peace.